Okay. Hi. This week's book is another great, inspiring book by the author, and I really hope I'm pronouncing this right, Kobe Yamada. He has a series of books, all that start with this, "What do you do?" And if you watch the other one, we've read "What do you do with an idea?" It's back here. And now this week we have this book, "What do you do with a problem?" This one is different in the way that we really need to think about, have you ever had something that's really worrying you, a problem that you just can't stop thinking about, that you're worried about, that it just kind of, I don't know, we say it eats at you, which is a silly phrase, right? It's not actually eating you. But when I sometimes have worries like the character in this book, I can't stop thinking about it, and it just kind of takes away some of my energy or my thoughts on other ways. And this is really how this character overcomes that feeling of big worry and a big problem. So what do you do with a problem? I just think it's a great way to think about, because we all experience this. Sometimes we don't want to admit it, right? We don't always share those problems with other people, but everybody has things that they find as a problem or something that's worrying them. And it's different for everybody. So what do we do sometimes when there's a big problem we're not sure how to solve? I don't know how it happened, but one day I had a problem. I didn't want it. I didn't ask for it. I really didn't like having a problem, but it was there. I love how the illustrator, by the way, the illustrator is May Bessam, that this kind of dark cloud swirly thing is what represents the problem. That makes sense to me, that image of the problem. Why is it here? What does it want? What do you do with a problem? I thought. I wanted to make it go away. I shoot it. Shooing it is like hitting it away. I scowled at it. I tried ignoring it, but nothing worked. I started to worry about my problem. What if it swallows me up? Oh gosh, look at how big it's growing for him. Now he's worried about the worry, right? It just becomes bigger and bigger. What if my problem sneaks up and gets me? It's a big feeling. What if it takes away all my things? I worried a lot. I worried about what would happen. I worried about what could happen. I worried about this, and I worried about that. This hurts my heart a little bit to see how much this worry is taking over, but I know that I've felt like that. Maybe you have too. It doesn't feel good, does it, when it's this powerful, this worry? And the more I worried, the bigger my problem became. I wished it would just disappear. I tried everything I could to hide from it. I even found ways to disguise myself, but it still found me. And the more I avoided my problem, the more I saw it everywhere. I thought about it all the time. I didn't feel good at all. Okay, take a minute, my friends, and think about, this is really overwhelming, right? He's in a place, right? It's taking over his feelings. I want you to think for a minute, turn, maybe talk to a neighbor, or think to yourself, what should you do if you have something that's taking over your thinking and all your feelings like this? I hope that you'll speak to a grown-up or somebody you feel safe. But you talk about it. What do you think you could do? What do you think this character should do? I couldn't take it anymore. This has to stop, I declared. Maybe I was making my problem bigger and scarier than it actually was. After all, my problem hadn't really swallowed me up or attacked me. I realized that I had to face it. Whew. That is a big undertaking he's going through, right? He's deciding, nope, I'm going to take this on, right? I'm going to face it. And he looks like he's prepping himself. He's getting all his materials ready. I wonder what he's going to do. So even though I didn't want to, even though I was really afraid, I got ready and I tackled my problem. Look at that. Ah, he just gets it, whirls it all up, takes it on. When I got face to face with it, I discovered something. My problem wasn't what I thought it was. I discovered it had something beautiful inside. Oh, this really surprises me as a reader. Okay, I did not think, I thought he was going to tackle it, but to find something beautiful inside the problem, what could that be? My problem had an opportunity. Ooh, an opportunity. You might need to pause the video and talk about what does that mean? An opportunity. A chance to do something. That's kind of how I think of it. My problem had an opportunity. It was an opportunity for me to learn and to grow, to be brave, to do something. Ooh, that is really changing my thinking. All right, look at this, friends, okay? The book's been all kind of black and white. Can you see how the character's taken on that problem? There's some color there. Do you see it? Kind of gold. Now look at this next page. As he figures out it's an opportunity to be brave to do something. Can you see how the illustration even changes? Wonder why the author and illustrator decided to draw that way. It showed me that it was important to look closely because some opportunities only come once. So now, oof, wow, when we talk about characters changing in books, this is a big, let's just hold on. We got pause. Let's look at the front of the book. This is how he was feeling at the front of the book. And now let's look at this. That is a big difference in the color, the feeling, the expression. Everything about this feels to me different. So now I see problems differently. I'm not afraid of them anymore because I know their secret. Every problem has an opportunity for something good. You just have to look for it. Whew. That's a big one. That's kind of, I would say, deep or intense, right? To think about, if to really change our thinking, what do we go from feeling about something as a problem and it taking over all of our thoughts and worries to it having an opportunity inside of it, or maybe a lesson to learn from it. It has an opportunity for something good, but we have to look for it. Ooh, I know that's hard for me sometimes, looking for the opportunity within that problem. Maybe you guys can talk about that today. Think about, how do you find those opportunities within it? And if you have a moment where you realize something, you realize, oh, this is what that book was talking about. I had a problem and I tackled it on and I found the opportunity. Will you please come share it with me? I really want to hear about this. Thank you so much. Have a great day.